Boom smash. Howdy. How you doing? Welcome down. This is the State of the Union address. Really the state of the Bryan. The state that you find me in today. But I've been doing a lot of offline recording. If you're new to the show, I don't really like doing intros. Let's just get right into it. But yeah, I've done a bunch of offline recordings because I don't have internet access right now. And a lot of the stuff just, my mind's been spilling into it, so I haven't been posting it. So there's just been a bunch of shorts of old clips. I was able to get 30K views, over 30K views on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok total. So we're doing good there. State of the Union, baby. Looking good. The first month actually trying to and caring about views, coming in with a little bit of, coming in a little bit of love from the algorithm. So I'm cool with that. I'll take it. But yeah, so there really hasn't been though that usually I'm a live streamer, so you kind of get that track of like what's happening in this dude's life, and not that really more than two people are invested and have seen the long term. But I think it definitely, deserves more eyes, and that's why I'm taking things more serious. And maybe some of the ways that I have attacked things have closed doors for me, and I'm trying to open more doors. I'm trying to be the door opener now. You can't be a door closer, you gotta be a door opener. But yeah, I mean, I've had 3 bad things that have happened this year, and the worst one is the most recent one. So it's been some turmoil, you guys. I've been talking about it a little bit, but really haven't putting it all together into something and just checking up, the journey. But yeah, I've been having trouble finding a job this time around. What my old sales job, I never got really paid. Ended up being commission only. If I was told about what the job was going to be in the interview, I wouldn't have taken the job. So yeah, I got shamboozled a little bit. Heartbroken was the first one early in the year. And then death in the family, a tragic death in the family. So it'd be nice to have, it'd be nice to have one of those job searches where the job just pops up. But that's life, brother. That is life right there. And it is what it is. I've been doing what I can do on my end. Sometimes I've had to scrape a little bit for money. Small stretches without my meds. Those can be tough days because I just don't get much sleep. And I have extra energy from being manic, but I can't focus it properly. I've been using the mall for public Wi-Fi because I don't have Wi-Fi at home. I mean, it's just, it's down bad type of shit in my life. But I'm good. Yeah, I'm feeling all right. My internal party box, it still finds a way to rage every day, dude. Every day, even if I have to smoke a little kush, to get my mind going. But even then, like, I'm every day keeping that party box active. Whatever I gotta do, that internal, this is fun, let's have fun with it, let's be weird with it. It's still shining through. And even though I don't have time to go out and really do, partying activities out in public, I got to go to the beach. That was fire. First beach appearance of the year. You feel me? But no, I've been going up to the mall every day, and it's lit. There's hella cute chicks there. Dudes rocking swag and fashion like myself. The cute worker there finally talked to me, so that's a little lady to work on. That's how I like it in real life. Real life build up encounters, slow moving, window of time. We're both gonna be in the same place. Take it real slow. But I always, I kind of have a rule not to talk to employees, like the girls. Don't try to hit on the girls. It's just, if you talk to a girl while she's working, it's just so obvious what you're doing. But she's working, so you're really holding her hostage. It's like a hostage situation. It's not dope. It's not fire. But you let them make the first move. It's like a chess match, my brother. You gotta move your chest, my brothers and sisters, my mans and ladies. We gotta move our chess pieces in the right ways. But yeah, no, I just can't find a way to relax, honestly. I've been on the hustle, whether it be my own mind, trying to find a job, or expanding my content. I really wish I had internet because there's more I could be doing. I could be more productive, but it's hard when I go to the mall, like, all this stuff I want to get done, and I get overwhelmed, and it's hard. So you only get a certain amount of time with the way my mind is working right now. So yeah, but I'm taking the opportunity to make a bunch of clips and post the clips and organize my existing content and try to keep, even if I'm not putting out good recordings, I'm still recording and keeping my voice box fresh and moving and rolling and flowing and growing. But yeah, I'm a little cold in my idea box anyways. So like, does it really matter? My idea box really isn't that, fire right now. And life's about the ebbs and the flows. And sometimes you gotta adjust what you're doing and how you're thinking depending on where you're at with the ebbs and the flows. When it swings one way, it's surely gonna swing another. So for me, yeah, patience has been hard. And I'm kind of the undiagnosed ADHD. I do take some supplements for it, but yeah, I it's not like I'm on Adderall or anything special. So it has been terribly hard to focus. And sometimes I just gotta meditate, write, record a video. Kind of space ranger, dude, lost in space. But in a good way. Whenever I go into a negative spiral, you try to go full retard. And you try to express yourself and brainstorm off of it. You don't want to be the idiot. You want to be the retard. The idiot overthinks and overanalyzes. You want to follow your gut and simply just do. Just do. Just start doing. But yeah, State of the Union address here. My content's going to expand in some way. Whether that be guests, IRL streams, real life stuff, cinematography, photography, video game streams, sports. Like, there's gonna be more to what I'm doing. And for the few people who have followed my career, that when I say I'm doing things, even if it doesn't always come out pretty, I do it in some capacity. And as far as doing more, I was already running 2 channels at one point, 2 to 4 podcasts a week, sports streams almost daily sometimes, and putting out some clips here and there. So like, yeah, I have a track record of doing a lot of this. It's just now being more efficient and higher quality. Pretty simple, right? But yeah, I'm capable of doing much more. I'm just in a rough patch in life. So there's just certain things I can't do because of physical restrictions. But at this point, man, I know I'm usually like the go with the flow guy, and I'm still about that. Life's about the journey, not the destinations, but too much has happened in my life. Too much bullshit, and then also too many signs pointing towards me shooting higher with all this shit and trying to get my word out there and develop this more with various content forms. And even eventually I'd like to produce something somewhere, somehow, that I can charge monthly on Patreon that would be worth buying. I just feel as if I'm capable of producing something unique and valuable, literally worth money, whether that be sponsors or just some kind of Patreon show. But end of the day, all I can promise is I'm going to do my best. But I'm definitely taking this more serious. It's not the old shoot the shit. And it kind of always will be. That's kind of Bryan's world, baby. We're just shooting shit at the end of the day. We ain't doing much. But also we're raising our level of consciousness. So honestly, we're doing actually more than anything anywhere. That's the highest, that's the most worthy and powerful track in life. Anything you can do, raising your perception and level of consciousness and how you're experiencing life outside of like the physical, doesn't matter what's going on, just what's going on in here. That's the true power. So honestly, yeah, that's kind of where I'm getting at. But there's been a lot of X's and O's happening in the background with myself. Like this is all just growth stuff. I haven't been going backwards at all. Uh there's days where slow starts and that kind of stuff, but I'm always going to be cooking up in the laboratory, always on that journey of self-improvement. So yeah, I have been recording stuff in the background, and it's hard to upload the shit at the mall because the Wi-Fi is a little slow when you try to upload, and these files are big. So it's like, again, there's just so many physical things against you. You just have to keep battling through. You got to breathe smoke and chew glass. But yeah, I'm just stuffed mentally. Like, when a kicker tries to kick a field goal and that shit just gets stuffed. Or obviously in basketball, when somebody just gets blocked. Victor Wembanyama. Big Victor in his stick arms blocks your ass, dude. That guy's like a snake, bro. I'd be scared to fight him. He could like snipe you. He could be standing like 4 feet away from you and you can't reach him. He can just do a leg kick. Dude, he'd be like the best fighter if he knew. I don't know. Maybe like kickboxing. Nah, he's too tall and lanky. Like someone would just grab it. But yeah, some of the stuff I've been doing, like it would have cut it in the old days, but I'm playing for keeps now. And I want my content to reflect that. So yeah, my mental health has been off, to be honest, but I made a choice that I'm not gonna lose my glow and I'm gonna stay dialed through anything. I made that choice, and maybe, yes, I have now been tested with the most difficult things. Literally, probably the 3 genres in which I've been challenged are the most peace disturbing things you can imagine. And I want that state where I'm perfectly productive and mentally clear to churn out fresh stuff. But for now, I'm truly appreciating the patch job performance. Maybe I wake up every day like a little freaked out and it's a rough 2 hours, but then I get my shit on track. And my mind will spend time on that negative stuff, but I keep spinning it. And I'm hitting it with a spin move, bro. I'm hitting the negative stuff with the spin move. And I'm growing off of it. And there might be a higher amount of substances going into my body. Weed, kratom, nootropics, coffee, and pouches. I need to cut back a little bit. And that can be hard to cut back on that stuff when you got everything going on. But I've had to just keep my mind on track. You just do what you gotta do. It doesn't matter if these things aren't dragging me down. They're helping me stay in it. But hey, you can always sit back, once a week and say, where do I gotta get better? And maybe I'm really, I'm being self-critical, but that's important. You want to be self-critical. Oh, dude, I was getting bit by mosquitoes, and I was watching the blood fill up in them. If you watch the mosquito, you can see eventually their thing in the back will get all like their sack, dude. It's red. You can see that's your blood. And it's actually better to let the mosquitoes, like none of my bites that they got me itched. There's a bunch of them on me, but only like 1 or 2 of them itch, because when you brush them off, it squeezes them, and they're injected into you. So all the garbage and gunk, they just blah into you, all their guts and stuff, and that's what makes you like itch, and that's what bothers your skin. So I just let them. If it's a clean, and they'll fly off when they're done, bro. They're done. They don't just. I don't know. It'd be funny to see if one just popped itself, but no. When they're done, when they're full, they fly off. and they look bigger. It's crazy. But yeah, that's better to do. Just let it happen and just ignore them. But I was like, have fun with that, buddy. If that concoction of in my blood of various substances doesn't blow up your little insect head, you're gonna be on cloud nine, my guy. And I bet that Skeeter stayed hard off my blood, homeboy. I bet you his Skeeter girl had a good night. 'Cause that's Viagra blood, dude. It's the active ingredient. It's found in my blood. I'm a donor to Viagra. You're welcome. But no, the no excuse life. I'm really embracing it. Okay, I can't go to the gym. Ugh, that's something that will weigh on you. Like I want to lift weights. Okay. I took some stuff from my parents' house in their basement. I got a 15-pound bar, two 25s, four 10s, and four 5s. So, like, I don't have a bench to do bench press, but outside of that, like, you don't really need to bend the bench for anything else other than bench press. Everything else you can do. You can do shoulder stuff. I can do hang cleans. I can do squats. I can do front squats. I can do any kind of pull. You know, there's different. You want to bend over a lot. You want to kind of be standing up. Whatever. Hang high pulls. We can get gnarly, dude. Deadlifts. It's all available to me now. Just right down there. I might go hit some shit after this. But yeah, that way now I have access. Just walk right outside, right down over there. And then I got a basketball hoop right over there. It's the king of Babylon, baby. So yeah, no excuses. The thing I missed about the gym was, damn, I want to play basketball. Well, wait a second. There's a basketball hoop right over there, dude. You can see it out your window. And now right over there, I have my lifting. So I have the gym right here. But if I want to step it up, there's a park 4 minutes away with a great basketball court with all the painted lines. And that park, bro, is popping, dude. We're in the city of Jackson. It's some rich area, rich folk. That has it all, dude. There's a big running path around the whole park to go on a run or walk or skateboard. I've never been yelled at for skateboarding there. There's a fishing pond. There's a high-end amphitheater. Like an amphitheater, dude. And it's nice. One of these concrete, not just your grassy bullshit. Like a nice it looks brand new. It's fancy, dude. The library there too. Yeah, a bunch of tennis courts. Soccer field. There's a big soccer field. It's not an official soccer field, but it's got 2 goals. There's like these hills. You could do runs on the hills. Like if you want to do hill runs. Again, the basketball. It's a nice court too. Out in real nice. It's like the nicest outdoor court you can get. It is double rims, but I like the challenge. There's a playground. That's where I take my daughter to play. There's also baseball fields. You know what? They do have the official soccer. They have the one that's actually a full field. So they do have 2 soccer fields. One to fool around on, one for like official events. And like all of, like the kids sports, they use this park. So it gets popping sometimes, like during the baseball season, dude. And there's always travel leagues all summer and practices. I mean, there's, you know, hella shit for the kids. So for my daughter one day to be able to go there and like play, and you know me, I can make friends with the other parents or meet some single moms. Like, we're in Babylon, baby. We some kings and queens in Babylon. It's right there for the taking. Yeah, but that's all so close to me. And then like the bar scene. There's 3 bars right close to me that all are kind of popping in their own way. And then if I want to explore a little bit, I'm right by Canton, downtown Canton, and downtown Massillon. This is Ohio. If you know Ohio at all, like I'm by right, like where I'm geographically located is so like strategic. I have so much with like a 20-minute drive. Crazy. I get to Akron in about 20 minutes too. I mean, hell, Cuyahoga Falls is, you go up the highway, dude, you just, it's just, yeah, it's a great spot. Like, Northeast Ohio, not a bad place to live at all. I fucks with it hard. There's beaches here. So yeah, even though I don't have internet, like once you start thinking about what you don't have, like I need my life to be perfect. I wish I had the gym. Okay, make your gym. Internet, that is tough, but I've made do, and I've just been productive with it and diving into my podcast and pushing myself. But yeah, anyways, I'm not gonna get mad at things. I made this deal, cards on the table, all in. Go hard or go home. Eat the suffer like a ice cream sandwich. Let's see, as far as my mindset on the dating world, I'm doing good with going with the flow. It's hard to convince myself to do casual dating. I tried, and then I got annoyed with people, and then I felt you just, what are you really in it for? Is this person really making you glow up? I don't know. It's hard to just, for me, I just going with the flow and fuck the hoes is hard. Like, take your people that you can get your hookups with. Yeah, they're there for me, but it's just not the concept of my beautiful, rich in spirit, perfect empress. Perfect and imperfect, all the same. Just like me. The yin and the yang. It burns strong in my heart. So I just can't. And it's, again, not like I have goals, relationship goals or anything, but it's just a concept that just won't die. Is that like because I need to reproduce more? I always try to find the root causes. I'm a very mentally healthy, emotionally intelligent person. So I try to dig into the root causes. Because I do still feel like, I don't know. I guess it's fun. I mean, you're attracted to girls, and I mean, it's fun. Like, I don't know. It's interesting. It's an interesting aspect of life. But it's one of those things that, like, it's going to have its bullshit, and it's going to have its periods where you're not being thrown anything. You're not getting any passes, and you really got to go out of your way to get your at-bats. Or pester on the dating apps, like. But yeah, what makes you a real man is you don't talk about it, you just do it, you know? You just do it. I'm trying to talk less about things and just do things. And when you start doing that, you notice that the universe rewards you. The universe rewards the dum-dum. The dum-dum-dum. But yeah, anyways, anybody know about the dishes boogeyman? I swear there's a dishes boogeyman. He comes in at night and he gets the clean dishes dirty and he puts them in the sink. He gets them all, he vomits all over your dishes and it smells. Maybe I just need to actually finish my dishes, huh? Alright, we'll end with a quick funny story. So I was out. This was my dude Gary who passed away many years ago. Rest in peace. Or I don't know. It was more like we're hardcore, so we don't want to, when your friend dies that you were kind of hardcore with, it's like maybe he didn't. I don't know. What if he doesn't want to rest in peace? What if he wants to rest in like rage and fury? That sounds fire, dude. Hell yeah. Like eternal fucking the holy diver, dude. You don't want to just be a holy go to heaven. You want to be the holy diver. You want to be up there in heaven and you be like, God, I gotta go check out hell, dude. I'm gonna go check it out and fucking go to war and go to hell. Cause that's what we believed in, bro. With the weight room type of shit, like you go to hell. You should hurt. It should hurt. Like if you're training, it should hurt. Like today, like when I woke up, I did my body didn't feel good. I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna work out today? But you tell, you just keep doing it. My legs are sore. I keep running, and eventually, dude, you just get so used to it. You can kind of become a David Goggins. Now, David Goggins just is so consistent with it for such a long period of time that his body is insanely. You don't have to do what he does. You just have to push your body to its limits. Like, bro, when he was in there with Israel Adesanya, the UFC fighter, anybody see that clip? Adesanya went and trained with David Goggins, and Goggins whooped his ass. Not sparring, obviously, but in cardio shit, yeah, they did this long run. They did a bunch of other shit, and then they were doing the stairs, like the stair machine, treadmill, and Izzy's legs gave out. But like, if anything, I almost respect, because then, all right, well then David Goggins, you could be going faster. You must not be pushing yourself, because his body is just so trained and used to that. That's the whole like David Goggins bullshit. David Goggins, does he like day to day anymore? Is he pushing his body to the limits? No. He already did that so many times that his body's just used to it. So it's not fair to bring in, even if it's a pro athlete, it's still not going to be fair because his legs are trained to just go longer. The endurance is different. But and we measure these things different. I would trade Goggins' cardio and his stamina, like his leg stamina, I would trade that for explosiveness as an athlete. I'm a basketball player. I'm a golfer. I like throwing the football, like practicing quarterback and shit. My dropbacks, clean throws, get my arm back. Just so I can show it off at the beach, be beach quarterback. But yeah, no, I do a lot of things. I train MMA a little bit, lift weights. So for me, it's more important. I'd rather be more explosive. Like David Goggins is probably not the most explosive athlete, but endurance wise, he could be the best in the world potentially. At one point in his life, he probably was. Not that Goggins doesn't have that like switch that he can just destroy his body. I'm not saying that. It's just that he's done it now so many times that for him to be able to push his limits, it's a matter of like how much time do you have in a day? Like there's not enough hours. Goggins can't do it anymore. There's nothing for him to push, bro. He's already done the limit so many times. It's just an absurd amount of effort. But the long term of his body, like, I don't know. I would assume that he's gonna have some major health issues. Your body is a clock. You don't really want to overwork like he does, because like the longevity of your cells in your body. It's like, all right, how old is Peyton Manning? Like 50s? He's like 50. Okay. So Peyton Manning trying to throw a football right now. When I'm 50, there's a chance that if I'm if I train, if I'm throwing the football for fun and I'm still living my life like a kid, just enjoying it and doing these things for my workouts, like throwing the football, well, there's a chance my arm could be stronger than Peyton Manning's when I'm age 50. Like compared to him at age 50 and me at age 50, I might have the stronger arm and be able to throw the football farther. Why? Because Peyton has strained. He threw so many balls in his life, like a pitcher. You have a certain amount of times that you can throw that thing as hard as possible. And Manning, at the end of his career, his arm was just dead. It was thrown out. He had used it. He had used his biological human robot part, and it had met its expiration date. Now, it's probably not true. It might not work exactly like that, but perhaps I might be able to be on the same level just because I kept training it, but in a way that wasn't going to destroy it. Or I wasn't doing enough repetition that was going to wear and tear it away. Instead, I was building it the whole time. But if you're an NFL player, you have to practice a lot and throw a lot. So it's like a pitcher. Eventually, your arm is just done. You can't throw that fastball anymore. Your body is kind of a clock. But anyways, so going back to the story about my dude. It was a drinking night or something. Or he just showed me like the next day. He's like, yeah, I was really fucked up last night. And this is what happened. And he showed me it was text with his girlfriend. And the texts that he sent were like xxx.com, pornhub.com, porn, free porn, like all of what you would search in Google. And he said that he was so wasted and fucked up that he thought he was trying to watch porn. And he thought that at first, he thought her text box to send her a message was Google. He was typing in a bunch of porn websites to his girlfriend at 3 in the morning. Could you imagine being his girl and waking up to that and just be like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what? Like, this dude literally thought that I was Google and was trying to search porn on me. Oh, man. Classic. But anyways, as always, keep it fucking real. And we'll catch you next time. That was a quick little glimpse into what's going on in my life. And as you can see, there's been times in the past where I was mentally healthy and reached a strong place and felt strong, but only to fail again. So this time, we have a full calendar year of the glow up. And it really happened. I had my 2024, beginning of the year was all fucked up. And then I had my magical, final pieces of the puzzle. Mental expansion, spiritual expansion, the breakthrough. I had my breakthrough. And unfortunately, 2025 just had to test it. It had to see, hey, did you do it or not? And that's what happened in the past. Plenty of these types of things have happened in the past. And sometimes I feel a little overwhelmed, but you know what? It ain't nothing new. It ain't nothing new. All right, y'all. Keep it real. Peace.